You are welcome to back my YouTube channel JSP Advice 365. Today's topic Dark and Terrible Future of Boros, written by Phailaw Brahmatamulpur. It is our mistake that sense will come in BTC if Hagrama Mohilar is removed from BTC. It is also a mistake to think that sense will come again in BTC if Pramod Boro is removed from BTC and Hagrama Mohilari is brought in. It was our mistake to try to win by fighting Bedouin brothers. We have killed ourselves with such thoughts. Thinking about this thing, we jump into two boats and dive into the water. Some person learn by seeing and some person learn by suffering. The future of those who have not learned from seeing and suffering is terrible. The Boros fought among themselves and lost twice in MP election and also in BTC election and had to form the digital government with others. Have the Boros learned anything listening to and seeing them? No, the Boro could not learn anything from them. There are many reasons why the Boros are still fighting among themselves. Therefore, the future of Boros is terrible today. Sociology believes that the cause of a nation revolution in the suppression of its language and culture by government of that nation. The Boro were the first inhabitants of Assam and the Boros language should get preference in Assam. But in Assam, the government and some Assamese intellectuals will introduce the Aryan language as the Assamese language and reject the ancient Assamese Boro language. Some Assamese have insulted the ancient Assamese and forced them to choose the part of revolution. The Boros are the oldest inhabitants of Assam. Therefore, the Boros want the protection of the Boro language and culture in Assam. The main reason for the Boro movement is to seek the protection of their nation and language and culture in their area. Because the language and culture of Boro is not protected in Assam at present. The language of the original inhabitants, the Boros, was removed and replaced by the Aryan language of those who came later to Assam. This action have insulted the Bhumiputro Boros, the son of soil. Therefore, the Boros have to rebel to save their existence. The enemies of the Boros are afraid of the unity of the Boros, so they don't want the unity of Boros. They try to break the unity of Boros in any way. The Boros show that their own eyes how they won the last election by dividing them. The Boros know well how the enemy broke out pork and put his own pork in. The Boros are not able to vote as they wish with their crippled bodies. Yet the Boro could not learn from them. The enemies trying to stay with us and fulfill their interests. They have taken millions of acres of our land in violation by Constitution of India. Their main target is to legalize the millions of acres of land and they have taken from us. So they have introduced the political forces of BTC to interfere among us. If they get political power, they will legalize all the illegal things they have taken from us. Since the day of Indian independence, they have looted our land and rights, make us minority in our place and murder us politically. They started to suspect us from the day we pointed out their atrocities against us. They started abusing us with various languages and words like rebels, terrorists, extremists. They used the police and military against us and beat us like thieves and robbers. They convicted us and put us in jail. Our land thieves instead started punishing us by tying us in handcuffs. The true population structure of non-Boros does not exceed 30% in BTC. The 70% they claim it is not true. There is because 70% of the non-Bodos in BTC are illegal migrants. In BTC, illegal migrants from non-ST area. Therefore, it is illegal to form 9 nose assembly constituency in BTC by including illegal migrants. That is an example of their operation on tribals. They are the ones who are seeking peace in the BTC by doing injustice themselves and blaming the Boros for that injustice. One day, the Boros have to take up arms to protect themselves from their oppression. There is no need to worry about the unrest in the BTC. And therefore, promote Boros pressing of peace in BTC mean defaming Boros as the cause of unrest. There is nothing wrong with the BTC. There is nothing wrong with the Boros for unrest in BTC. The occupiers of millions of bighas of tribal land are the bearers and responsible for their unrest. If our land was safe, then we would not have agitated and there would have been no unrest in BTC. Today, they are using Pramod Boro as an ambassador of peace to fulfill their own interests and insulting the Boros by identifying the Boros movement as the root of cause of unrest. After making us scared of unrest and thieves and robbers, they are using us to remove their unrest. We cannot tolerate their such behavior any longer. Mr. Pramod Boro, you should stop preaching the message of peace immediately, because sharing does not bring peace. Instead, ask them to return the lands taken from us. Explain to them to stop stealing from us. We will not rebel if we get our land back. There is no reason for unrest if we do not rebel. They are one who are seeking peace in BTC by doing injustice themselves and blaming Boros for that injustice. One day the Boro have to take up arms to protect themselves from their oppression. There is no need to worry about the unrest in BTC. Therefore, promote Boro freezing of peace in BTC, defaming Boros as the cause of unrest. There is nothing wrong with the BTC. There is nothing wrong with the Boros for unrest in BTC. Occupier of millions of bighas land are the bearer and responsible for this unrest. If our land was safe, then we would not have agitated and there would have been no unrest in BTC today. They are using Pramod Boro as an ambassador of peace to fulfill their own interests and insulting the Boros by identifying the Boros movement as the root cause of unrest. After making us scared of unrest and thieves and robbers, they are using us to remove their unrest. We cannot tolerate their such behavior any longer. Mr. Pramod Bodo, you should stop preaching the message of peace immediately, because the sharing does not bring peace. Instead, ask them to return the land taken from us. Explain to them to stop stealing from us. We will not rebel if we get our land back. There is no reason for unrest if we do not rebel. Thanks.